Good morning. I don't even have a title for today's broadcast because I don't know what I'm going to say, but we shall see. We shall see what I'm going to say. Good morning, everybody. It's been a long holiday, man. It's been a long holiday. It's been a long one. Since Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Today is Sunday. I'm back to work. Everybody's back to work. Just like usual, everybody's back to work. And but the war still goes on. The war still goes on in Israel. War no stop. But the missiles no day. Do you feel me? So missiles no day, but October 7. Last year, October 7. Today's date is what? Tomorrow is 7th of October. That was when Hamas did what they did to Israel. That was on 7th of October. Wow. We may be expecting anything. We can expect anything can happen. You know, anything can happen. I want to tell you guys that Hezbollah commander was killed last 2 weeks. Another person that take over also has been killed by the IDF in Lebanon. That's the latest. But I think I have something to play here. I want to play something here that like the Prime Minister of Israel message to Emmanuel Macron. Let me see, where's the video? I want to play it with you guys.
I have a message for President Macron. Today, Israel is defending.
Okay, let me put it so that you guys can hear me well. And I'm going to say something after that. I'm a fly they disturb for Israel.
Today, Israel is defending itself on 7 fronts against the enemies of civilization. We're fighting in Gaza against Hamas.
Wait. I want to play it. Let me look for. I want to start it from beginning because I think I share it in a group. Now, one of those things where we say the video I share on the group. Things like this I share in the group, so people do enjoy that. So let me go to the group. A lot of videos things that happen in Lebanon. The video is here. I share it on the group. So for those who are in my group now, then they enjoy all those things because we can't share those things on.
I have a message. I have a message for President Macron. Today, Israel is defending itself on 7 fronts against the enemies of civilization. We're fighting in Gaza against Hamas, those savages who murdered, raped, beheaded, and burned our people on October 7th. We're fighting in Lebanon against Hezbollah, the most heavily armed terror organization in the world, which was planning an even greater massacre than October 7th on our northern border, and that has rocketed Israeli towns and cities for nearly a year. We're fighting against the Houthis in Yemen and the Shiite militias in Iraq and Syria that together have launched hundreds of drones and missile attacks against Israel. We're fighting against terrorists in Judea and Samaria who are trying to murder civilians in the heart of our cities. And we're fighting against Iran, which last week fired over 200 ballistic missiles directly at Israel, and which stands behind the 7-front war against Israel. As Israel fights the forces of barbarism led by Iran, all civilized countries should be standing firmly by Israel's side. Yet President Macron and some other Western leaders are now calling for an arms embargo against Israel. Shame on them. Is Iran imposing an arms embargo on Hezbollah, on the Houthis, on Hamas, and on its other proxies? Of course not. The axis of terror stands together. But countries who supposedly oppose this terror axis call for an arms embargo on Israel. What a disgrace. Well, let me tell you this. Israel will win with or without their support. But their shame will continue long after the war is won. For in defending ourselves against this barbarism, Israel is defending civilizations against those who seek to impose a dark age of fanaticism on all of us. Rest assured, Israel will fight until the battle is won, for our sake and for the sake of the peace and security of the entire world.
Did you hear that? France banned ammunition. They want an embargo on Israel not to buy ammunition anywhere in the world. And I don't understand, like, sometimes, let me be honest with you guys, sometimes I don't understand this, the West. France is part of West, Abi. They also have issues in the West of this little Hamas. Those who are fond of jihadists, they are also in the West too. That also cause chaos once in a while. They cause trouble, and sometimes I don't understand. Like, maybe it's me. I don't understand what is going on in the world. But for the little I know, the war between Israel and Hamas is not about the land. This is a religion issue. But let us live the freedom or no freedom. Do you think Israel don't have the right to defend themselves? I'll tell you how Israel works. Let me explain to you guys how Israel works. For those of you who don't know how Israel works. When Israel begin to do it, it will be like, say, Israel, they do too much. I will explain to you guys, because I've been here for a while. I study these people. I read a lot of their documentaries during the war, during their past. They were as gentle as everything before. If you put water for Israel mouth, tell and say, make it throw away the water down. He go throw away. You say, make it keep that water there, so he go keep them. Until when they chase them away in Europe. In the mindset of their people. I go tell you now, waiting really changed their mind though. When they came in 1933, when they began to migrate back to the land, they were all refugees at that time. There's no doubt. As they were coming through the Sea of Jaffa, the British who were colonizing this country at that time stopped them. They put them in a refugees camp. Plenty of them were migrating back from Europe because of the World War II and the massacre, the genocide that happened in World War. There's no other place they could go than to go back to their ancestral land. That is written in the Bible as well. Their ancestors left due to the invasion, and they left. They don't like to fight war. Jewish people don't like to fight like that, if you could understand. But when you talk about Jew and the Arab like to fight to the end, even if it is last man standing. That is one thing I like them about. They will, why if they die, go they say Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. He will give the last breath saying Allahu Akbar, because they fight for what they believe. You see. Now the Jewish people were soft people. The minority of the Jewish that stays in this country are minority. They don't grow. They keep them in a minimum. If you go to Afghanistan today, they are Jewish people, but they don't want them in mass. They keep them in a minimum. They are not in the government. If you go to Iran today, they are Jewish Iran. They keep them in a minimum. They don't want them to grow. If you go to Lebanon today, they are Jewish there. They want them in a minimum. They don't want them to grow. They are all over. Now only as, I don't know about Saudi Arabia. I'm not sure they have any Jewish in Saudi Arabia. But if you go to Morocco, all these Arab countries, all the Arab countries, they are there. They scatter all over the place. But they went to Europe and grow in Europe. They thought they have become Europeans. Their mama don't born them, their papa born them there. The ones who go marry a European man, we go born pikin for them. The one we go marry a European woman, we go born pikin for them. And mind you, the Jewish people know they marry another person like that. They like to keep their relationship together. They like to grow. They don't like to forget about their culture. I want you to keep that in mind as I speak. Now, they are so successful. The most successful people in Europe back then was the Jewish people. They are the business owners, the banking system, even up to waiting make British today. Now, Jewish man make British what it is today. One man, they borrowed the whole European money. He was a Jew. I'm trying to remember the name of that person so that I go Google her. Their family still existed today. As I speak, no matter how you hate the Jew, you are using the resources of the Jewish people. And I make una no vex say I never I cut my I branch. Even the people where they fight the Jew, they are using resources that belong to Jew. And how do you think you are going to win people that you are using what they produce? They are part of people who produce the things you are using. Look at what happened in Lebanon. They went through the phone. Some people, they watch TV like this, they explode for their phone. Anyone where they want to buy, they go buy the person. You go carry your TV, only TV the person they watch you. They want to take him, they take him. They enter Iran. I've been at which country they enter about 3 months ago. They enter inside hotel where Hamas, one of the leader of Hamas, they stay. Now 2 rooms the person they stay. They go there, go plant bomb inside hotel for their enemy place. When the person come back, enter the hotel, they plant 2 bombs. The bomb no explode the hotel, or they no one destroy the hotel. They put bomb where we say now that person they go buy only. Whether on top of bed they put an only God know. As he enter house, just sit down like the prom, the rule don't scatter. The person buy be that. And I'll tell you something you don't know about Jewish people. They make them stronger. They fight them and they make them stronger. You see the people where they call Hezbollah. If you know, say Jewish people, they are among the Hezbollahs. You can't know. Please, I'm not trying to expose the Jewish people. I'm telling the truth. They know. For those of us where they read anything about them, Hezbollah, how did they know where this person? They got intelligence everywhere. They are part of the Hezbollah. If they did there, they say Allahu Akbar, you know, go better for Israel. That person is a Jewish person. He's working for the Jew. He's part of Mossad. He's there. He's the groomman for that country. And that's so it be. He there among them. If they say make they carry gun, he go follow them they front. But they are so intelligent that you have to be careful so that they don't go catch you. Yeah, a part of the Hezbollah one. These people, you guys are crazy, man. They are there. That's how they gather intelligence everywhere. Syria was bombed. One of their stations was bombed last 4 weeks. How do they do that? You see? So, that one. Now, let's talk about the Jewish defending themselves. When they came back in the early century of 1940, 30-something to stroke 1940. Okay, the time they came back as a refugee, they were camped and kept as a refugee during that period when the British were still colonizing the country. They put them in a camp. When they put them in this camp, they can't start to talk to themselves. Say not be say they go buy us the way they buy us for Europe. We don't have to. They begin to sneak and they get ammunition. They say we don't have to live this kind of life that our ancestors live. You can find the history on social media where they tell you now. So they put them and they give them refugee As they give people refugee for this country now. Now so they give them, yeah, okay, they accepted. But at a point, they can't not be say one day they go enter this camp, come begin to find all of us. Or more, they can't do meeting that time. They can't they arm themselves. They begin to arm themselves. They begin to arm themselves. One day they face the British. They face the colonial masters. They fought the British, boots on the ground down to Eilat. There's a place called Eilat in Israel. That was a point of return. They fought the British. They crossed to the other side of Egypt through the sea. That was when the war ended. The Palestinians were under colonists. The Palestinians and the indigenous Jewish. The indigenous Jewish people at the point at that time were all under colonial of the British. And I'm going to tell you a story you don't know. Back then, before the English colonized the Palestinian, Turkey colonized Palestinian, Jordan colonized Palestinian, Egypt colonized Palestine. They got out of colonization when the Jewish people came and fight. One day they armed themselves and began to fight the British. They found them hands down until the British left. Then they want to get freedom. So I want to talk about not when people begin to see the Jewish like they do too much, they do too much. Not be their fault. Do you understand? It's not their fault. They don't want. I mean, look now in October 7, what happened was that they came in. Thousands of people were massacred, youth who went on music festival. For those of you who are following me on my YouTube, on my WhatsApp group, I'm going to find that video. Because some of those videos I don't delete or more. If you not see what raping, they go they rape like this. They talk about the Israeli. No, that is not freedom fighting program. Those people are youth, innocent people. Anybody who is fighting for freedom and killing the citizen is not a freedom fighting. No. The government is your problem. That's the people you go for. That's the people that are going to announce you. That's people that are going to give you freedom. Are you getting my feeling now? So this is what happened. If you don't want a war, no touch Israel. You see that thing where Iran do the other day. Una go here now. Una go here, what thing go happen? That thing where Iran do that day. Make una relax. You hear from them. Then they know they hide. They go tell you, say, we are coming for you. See, their nuclear plant. They don't carry and show them like this. They say, this is a nuclear plant, Abi. Where be una economy for una place. Forget about it. What you did. Oh, don't worry, relax. They are fighting multiple war right now. Who does that? Ukraine is fighting just one face war. Russia is fighting Ukraine just one face war. But this country is fighting multiple war. Hezbollah, Iran, and Hamas. Not be say they know they bind them now. Very 24 hours when they put their boots on the ground to fight Hezbollah. You know how many soldiers were mine? 8 soldiers. For those of you who are there for my WhatsApp, I'm going to share that soldiers to you today. Because you get one guy where they watch my video for YouTube when I talk. He say this guy knows say Hezbollah don't kill Israel. No, they hide waiting they happen. Their own problem be say don't step on their toe. Just the problem. You want the war? Let's fight. They are not coward. Oh, make I tell you a story today. One man called me coward today. I don't want to talk about this, man. Please, can I drink water? I'll take a breath. I'll tell you the story, what happened today. I didn't have intention of sharing this with you, but I'm going to share with you what happened today, this morning. A guy walked up to me while I was making a video about, I'm going to post that video. I was making a video on this olive tree back that side. So the guy walked up to me and said, oh, why are you making the video? What do you want to video? What are you doing the video for? I say, I just want to teach some people in Africa that this is olive tree and this is olive seed, because we don't have olive tree in Africa, but we leave olives. He said, do you guys have? Then if you don't have olive tree, how do you get olive oil? I said, we buy from outside down to Africa. I asked him, I said, do you have pineapple in your country? He said, no, we buy pineapple, it's very expensive. I said, yes, we have pineapple in that side of Africa. So we give you pineapple, you give us olive. So this is trade. He said, oh yeah, some plants does not germinate here and some plants other places. So we begin to, he said, where are you from? I say, I'm from West Africa. Where? I say, Biafra. I try to explain, I explain Nigeria. He said, oh, Nigeria. I said, he asked, do you have similar problem that we have in Africa, in Nigeria? I say, yes, Boko Haram. He said, how does the Boko Haram operate? I said, they come to the village, they massacre a lot of people, and they go, nothing happened. He said, are you serious? Do they go to the synagogue church? He said, yes, who is calling me here? Oh, this guy, that's the guy calling me. That's the guy calling me. That's the same guy calling me. We exchanged number. That's the guy calling me. I'm going to call him later. Now, he told me this. Do they walk into the church? I said, yes, they do sometimes. They go to the church and massacre and nothing happens. He said, why are you not defending yourself? Where is your government? I said, the government don't allow us to carry a gun. And you don't talk to the government. Well, since the government, and they do it all the time. I said, it goes on and on. He said, I'm sorry, you are a coward. He said, you are a coward. You got to fight for yourself. They will keep killing you guys. We don't worry about what the people say. You people need to arm yourself. If you don't want, that's how they're going to continue. This is how they program them. He began to tell me whether Houthi or Shuti, whatever names they put there, say they are all the same thing. When they step on our toe, we go for it until, even if it is the last man standing. Do you think it's wrong calling Christians cowards? I told him Christians don't fight. They just come when they find us. We just forget them. He said that was cowardice. You are meant to defend yourself. Whether the government, if the government can't defend you, you have to defend yourself. He said, even in the city, we have guns. We carry guns all the time. If it want to happen, we take it out. Well, yeah, it's happening anytime. The Arab can infiltrate and attack you anytime. If they're attacking somebody, you pick up the gun and you bang the person one time. That's it. There's no mercy. He said, you allow them to be, they come, they do again, they will come, they do again, they come, they do again. I don't know. I didn't know what to tell the guy, man. Me, I don't know what I go tell him again. No. I tell him, say the government don't allow us, and the government is not. He said, and the government is allow this to happen and happen and happen again. He begin to shake his head. You understand? So me and the guy get appointment at 11. So I think I'm going to call him. Oh yeah. I'm going to call him. We have an appointment at 11 in his house there. I want to make some money. He asked me, do you want to make some money? I said, yes, I want. He said, come, let's work together. I fix something, so let's do some garden work together. I go do and collect some money. I need money, man. So I'm going to call him now. He called me now. So I don't know what to say now. I have to end the video and go to do. Let me go and catch up money. I'm going to catch up some money, man. Oh, make I carry that. Let me take care of my thing. I'm looking for a newborn baby where I go give this thing. I'm looking for a newborn baby. If I say na Israel here for days, anybody where dey Israel will get new baby. Where I go dash am this thing. Newborn baby, you see? If you have a baby that is just born, don't be shy. Ask me, I will give you this. It's new. Here's another one. If you are in Israel and you want it for your baby, you have a newborn baby. I have nice, see, they are all new. I'll give it to your baby at least. So I'll keep this. Because of that, I keep it, because it's children, it's cute. So guys, I have to go now. I'll see you guys next time. Let me go and do the job. Let me call the guy before he changes his mind. Myself, I need money. Let me call him. See you guys on my next video. Bye-bye.